Hello all and welcome to my first video on Marvel Rivals. And today I'm going to help you try to achieve thor Divine Judgment achievement, which is without a shadow of a doubt the hardest achievement in the game. And I will explain why in just a moment, because it is absolutely ridiculous. So basically, in order to get this achievement, you need to hit, and the keyword is hit, 4 enemies with Thor's slam attack, and the keyword there is slam. So Thor's ultimate sends you up in the air, does a bit of area effect damage, and then he comes down with a slam. The area of effect does not count, and I know because I've tried it and got kills. You have to fall down and hit them with the smash. You do not need to kill them, you just need to hit them. Which you might be thinking, oh, that's not too bad. No, it's very bad. And it's really bad, because Thor's ult is very, very slow. And everyone else is fast enough to just kind of backwards walk out. So yeah, this is a really difficult achievement to get. You are going to see me get it in just a moment. You are all going to be very confused when you see me do this, because you won't believe that this actually works, but watch it, because there is a bit of explaining I've got to do. So this is actually one of my better games with Thor. I don't really like playing the character. I just don't like playing tanks in this game. I don't think it's fun. So where I am, I see my ult nearly done. I'm waiting for my rune to come up so I can do some range damage, and here it is. So watch. There you go. So there, I hit a cloak and dagger, I forgot the other one, Jeff the Shark, and I hit someone else down there. But if you go back and watch, you'll see Hawkeye jumped in the air. Now I thought I missed him because of that. Turns out no, it turns out I actually hit him, so that's how I got the achievement. Which is really, really strange, because I have had people stood inside the circle at the edge and not take any damage because of where they are. So I was shocked to see that still hit Hawkeye while he was in the air, but it did. So yeah, that was me getting the achievement. This achievement took me a whopping 13 hours, 0.1. It took me the longest to get than any other achievement in the game. It is significantly harder than everything else. To put you in perspective, the only other two that have taken me longer than 5 hours are Wolverine and Squirrel Girl, who I will also do videos on. Yeah. So I'll do videos on them too. Squirrel Girls I'm not too fussed about. I actually quite like playing a Squirrel Girl. Wolverine's annoyed me though. Wolverine's massively annoyed me. Because to get his, you've got to do 3 kills with his ult. And I don't think his ultimate's that good. I don't think it does a lot of damage either, even when you're powered up. But that's for another video. So, yeah, I don't particularly like playing as Thor. I mentioned before, I don't like playing as Saint, but Thor's just... He has a really good range attack once you build it up, but you've got to wait for it. The rune, or the Thor Force, is interesting. There's actually a pretty cool... Once you use an ability, the hammer will sort of glow, and if you go over and hit the person, you'll immediately get like a Thor Force back, so that's pretty cool. But to me, Thor's just kind of not my style. I don't really like melee characters in this game in general, unless they can close the gap. Oh no, to be fair, Thor's the thing you just see me do there, the hammer like throw where he drags himself along, got some really good flanking potential in that. I had plenty of games where I just got around the enemy because Thor's hammer just took me much higher than what I thought it would. So that's something you can use for the pro players. In case anyone wondering, I am not a pro player. I'm very bad at this game. I am awful. Very, very bad. But this is one of my better Thor games. I'm glad to where I got the achievement. I suppose now is the point where I should give you some tips on how to do this achievement. First things first, get behind them, wait until they group up. Second, hope and pray they don't realise you're up there, because otherwise you will not hit, because they could literally just backwards walk out. Like, it's so easy for them to get out. But there are some things you can do to make it easier. Believe it or not, you can actually use Thor's achievements in like the smaller areas, like in this corridor I am now, you could use it there. Now, On one hand, it would make you a much easier target to hit. On the other hand, the slam's a lot faster because you're close to the ground and they can't escape. So if you want to take a risk, you can do that. But I wouldn't recommend it. The best way to get this achievement is to team up with preferably a Groot. Maybe a Doctor Strange, but I think a Groot's better. The reason why is because Groot's ult locks all the team down in one place if they're in a certain area. So what you can do is you can have Groot use his ult, and then you come behind and use yours. Now, a few risks with that. Well, there's one main risk, and that is that the area of effect damage that's done in the air might kill them before you slam. If that happens, it sucks, but that's just how the game's worked. But Groot is the best option to team up with. He will make things so much easier. You do not have to worry, because even if his ult wears off before Force finishes, it's like they won't have enough time to get out. Unless they're like a Rocket Raccoon who can boost out. But even then, you should be fine. I think the biggest piece of advice I can give you for this achievement is just be persistent. You will get it eventually. Like, there will be games where you play against a team that is just awful. You can't play together, or they're new to the game, or they're a group of kids. You will come across one of them games. I've got a Moonlight gameplay video to show later, where the enemy doesn't get out of spawn because they don't understand what they're doing. So you will get games where you'll spawn trap them, and if you're in the right spot, hammer throw, up in the air and slam. Because again, the attack just needs to hit, it does not need to kill. And I'm pretty sure, depending on where they are in spawn, you can still hit them. So you will get games where they're just not good. And of course, I do recommend doing this on quick play, because quick play is very inconsistent. Whereas even competitive's a bit inconsistent at times. I've had games where I've been absolutely annihilated by the team, and then I've had other games where I've just absolutely slapped them into the ground and curb stomped them, and there's nothing they could do. The matchmaking in this game is very, very odd at times. I don't get it. But yeah, so in short, get behind the enemy, group them up. If you've got a Groot on your team, or you've got a friend who can play Groot, great. And just keep trying, you will get this eventually. But anyway, thank you all for watching.